Ham Network. This is your Hammers Headlines. A double dose of Hammers Headlines today. Over at Knees Up Motherbound, kumb.com. Make sure you do go across out there. And as per usual, I hope you're safe and well. As per usual, I will bedroom much longer. We are getting closer to me having my permanent space in the house. So, of course, you'll see us changing the background setup. I'm not even living here actually just now, so you will a couple of weeks stroke month with my location. But still have not entered the world. Well, you could say it's for a window. We have technically, because you've got Daniel Cummings. Of course, we've signed Jean-Claire. I suppose they were the worst kept secrets, and Cummings is going to move into the Premier League. We knew that Todibo was coming, so in theory, it doesn't feel like we've actually entered the transfer. All desperate for West Ham to start making strides in this transfer window, and as it was reported yesterday, they were about to start making some strides in this window because rumours are going to bring in Tagliafico, Nicolas Tagliafico. Our links 2021 when he was playing for Ajax, and there were even reports back. They accepted a bid from West Ham for £10 million, although the deal never came into fruition. Now he ended up joining Lyon back in 2022, where he's gone over to make 100. He's 32 years old, and he's now a free agent after his contract at the end of June. Now, not just West Ham are interested, Everton did, because he was the one that was previously interested in him, are knocking at the door to bring him in, and are also interested, some in La Liga as well, but with regards to his salary conditions, and that might make the deal fall. He could potentially make that statement for this summer because I think he is a fantastic. And you know, West Ham have dropped quite a lot of season, Danny Ings and Kurt Zouma, just to name a few. Emerson and Oliver Scarles in the position of left back, but we do much more further competitions, which is what people want, competition in the squad. Scarles could maybe make the jump up this season. I wonder if he is capable of making the jump up this season, and it's going to be interesting to see what West Ham do for that. It's also going to be interesting to see what we do with regard Emerson as well, but what we do know is Tagliafico has performed at the highest level with the World Cup and 3 Dutch league titles to his name, so it's maybe time for him your league. You let me know your thoughts on him potentially coming in, as it was discussed yesterday. Another interesting update coming out from this man here, Nayef Aguerd. The rumours, even though he's injured, the rumours are rife that he was desperate to leave West Ham and looking for a Premier League, but the rumours are saying that Sunderland, newly promoted Sunderland, are taking a keen interest into the club, and you know, whether that is something, they've got money to spend since they sold Job Borussia Dortmund, but it looks like they're going to enter the market and potentially tempt West Ham for Nayef Aguerd to fund some much more money as transfer market. He did spend last season on loan to Real Sociedad and his farewells, but it looks like there's going to be no future at West Ham, and I think that's a shame because if he was, could be a player that Graham Potter could work with, and a number of clubs around Europe are potentially paying a key in Nayef Aguerd, but apparently the Sunderland boss him from his time at Rennes, when they were both at Rennes. He struggled, like I said, to adapt into the Premier League at West Ham, but he was also part of a West Ham squad that did concede the worst tally of goals conceded, which was 74 goals, but it remains to be seen and can appeal to Nayef Aguerd should West Ham agree to sell this season as well. But it looks like West Ham potentially to let him go and are looking to reclaim as much money as they can, considering the amount of money to bring Aguerd in. I just think this is a bit of a sad time. Like, he doesn't want to be at West Ham, and that is quite a concerning theme that you do with us as well. Let me know your thoughts on Nayef Aguerd as I move into the final story day and on Mohammed Kudus. The Kudus, is he going to stay or is he going to go? Now, Sean Wheatston has came out and said that the insiders have meeting their valuation of Kudus in this summer transfer window, and although Sports have made an informal inquiry through intermediaries of around a bid of worth £50 million of add-ons, but West Ham have made it clear that they're holding out for the firm of their valuation of 60, and that's the minimum price level that they want to achieve in this summer transfer window. That they will be able to raise their money, and that and create a lot of problems for Spurs and West Ham moving forward. It's going to be an interesting saga, another saga involving another West Ham player that potentially is going to be leaving. West Ham need to do is protect our asset and get as much money as we can if he is going to go. So let me know your that we don't believe Spurs will come back in and meet anywhere near the West Ham valuation, even if Kudus does want to go Spurs or not. But hey ho, it is what it is. That's the end of your Hammers headlines for today. Hit us up, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment if you can. Go and check out kumb.com for the wonderful, and of course, come on, you irons.